Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. And this morning I come to you from my magic bolt hole. I'm up here on Mount Tomaree. It's just on sunrise, got the sunrise happening in the east, and as you can see we've got a full moon setting over there in the west. It's a bit windy today, so it's going to be a bit tricky for me with the 5 a.m. club. But what I'll do is I'll pan around and show you the sunrise, and then I'll turn this into this direction so I don't get too much interference by the breeze. As you can see there, we've got the sun rising, a little bit of cloud cover on the horizon, which is making it interesting. But today I want to have a chat to you about a topic which I've got near and dear to my heart. And the topic is resistance, stickability and toughness. I remember years ago reading in a book that the toughest timber, the strongest timber, is the timber which gets buffeted by the wind, and it's the timbers which usually are on the cliff faces, facing the general direction of the strongest winds, the strongest prevailing winds in the area. Here on the east coast of Australia, the strongest winds are by far the southerlies. So if you go to a southernmost point of a landmass, you'll see trees that have weathered the strong winds over the years, and you can tell they're very characteristic. They don't go straight up into the sky. They're knotty, and they grow in all different directions. I remember somebody telling me that the persimmon, I think, is it persimmon, the wood that they use, or they used to use to make golf clubs, the woods in golf clubs, is a very, very dense timber. And the reason for its denseness is because it's grown in circumstances which are tough, which bend it, stretch it, and basically make it a very, very dense and strong hardwood. How do we use this? The way we use this is by learning that in our lives we need to go through some tough struggles in order to toughen us up. As you can see, the side of the cliff here has lots of timber. A lot of it is aged now and has fallen. But in its day, it would have been pretty tough timber indeed. Anyway, let's continue along the theme. And the theme basically is a very simple one, and that is to embrace the buffeting winds and the changing conditions in our lives, because it's those very things that teach us the most. It's through our failures, through the pain, the suffering, and the challenges that we learn to become stronger individuals and better individuals, and able to weather the future storms, which, based on my experience, tend to be bigger and stronger as we get older. So I think life gifts us the opportunity to learn how to deal with stress and pain by giving us small challenges along the way. Just like Ulysses was given his challenges, and Jason of the Argonauts was given challenges, we too must face many strong challenges in our life to not only make our lives interesting, but to also strengthen us and to teach us how to bend and stretch, and to grow and develop and to understand what our limits are, or our temporary limits, and then to allow us to dream and plan to burst through those limits and become even bigger and stronger. You just look at bodybuilders. They don't become muscly and strong and defined by reading muscle books and watching videos on how to train. They do some serious resistance training, and through that resistance training they break down the muscle builds up. I was a martial artist for many years, and through martial arts I learnt the importance of training and also training hard to build strength, to build the strength in the muscles, but also to build the strength in the bones. Through resistance training, the bones get denser. As we get older, it's an important message, an important lesson for us there as well. We need to do resistance training to densen up our bones so that we don't become frail in our old age. And I learnt that with martial arts, by just bashing your forearms against another person's forearms, you get calcification on the bone, and that calcification strengthens the bone. So the warriors of old would spend years training their bones, training their knuckles, training their skin, their muscles, their ligaments, their tendons, to make them strong. So when they went into battle, when they went into that one-on-one fight with another samurai or another opponent, they knew that they had all that they had to do was to just express the training that they'd put forward, and the strength of their body, the flexibility, the strength of all their body combined would be more than enough for them to become victors. Anyway, let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great. As I've said time and time again, nothing beats an east coast of Australia sunrise. They are glorious. And even with a bit of cloud cover, even with a bit of wind, I always love coming up here. This is my bolt hole. This is where I come to regenerate, to think, and to build strength and energy to continue on. So let's just do another panning shot. I'm up here on Mount Tomaree. Across out there in the background is Broughton Island. You've got the Yakabar headland here, so there's two headlands which welcome boats into the massive Port Stephens, which is bigger than Sydney Harbour. Out the back there is Hawk's Nest, another beautiful part of the north coast of New South Wales. In the foreground we've got Jimmy's Beach, and then we swing into Port Stephens. We've got Halifax Park, which is that little point over there. We've got Shoal Bay in the foreground here, and then all the way down the back there is Middle Island and Soldiers Point. So take care, have a good rest of the day, and most importantly, family and friends, stay connected, stay relevant, and wherever possible, welcome the challenges that you have in your life, because it's through those challenges you build strength, resistance, stickability, bounceability, and all the other virtues that'll help you get through life. Take care, have a good rest of the day, and we'll speak again tomorrow morning, 5 a.m, from another location, another message, but we'll just keep on going as long as we can to share our stories, share our experience, and help each other grow and develop into bigger, better, and stronger people. Take care, yasas, until we chat again. Bye.